Hey buddy, how you doing? Are you a big Harry Potter fan? Do you love Harry Pottsman? I think we all do. That's not true. Look, I never understood Harry Potter. My sister was really into them. I think I actually spoiled my sister's love of Harry Potter because I remember I read like the first couple Harry Potter books and then I looked her in the eye and I said, "These suck." Looking back, that was a mean thing to do. I should have celebrated her love of reading. But I never got deep into it. Like I said, I was a teenager when this stuff hit, so I was too cool for the Harry Potter. And I did read like the first two or three. I was like, this is all right. And then it started. What's the one that opens at a Quidditch tournament? One of the best Harry Potter jokes I ever heard was they're like, the beginning of that book, I think it's book 4, the first 10 chapters are a Quidditch tournament. The opening of that book is listening to a woman who's never seen sports played try to explain sports. Quidditch makes no sense. There's one ball that's worth 100 points that is played completely independently of everyone else on the field. I'm getting in the weeds. Here's what I really want to talk about. So we got our new cast for Harry Potter. Mostly, it's all British people, I guess. They still do that. We can see Harry, a little white kid. Ron, little white kid. Hermione, kind of looks like a boy. Who does this look like? This looks like your friends, like little. This looks like what surfer kids, young surfer kids. If you told me this was a boy, I would believe you. Hey man, yeah, well, we're gonna go. This is some rocket power shit. We're gonna go skateboard, dude. And then it turns out to be a girl, and you go, oh, I didn't even know. Let's see. So we got our new Dumbledore. We got our new Hagrid, played by Nick Frost. I like that. That's fine. I think this lady's dead. Dumbledore's dead, so we got this lady instead. I mean, okay, so it's gonna be a TV show. Fine. I guess that means it'll expand on Harry Potter. We'll have more time to explore. You don't have to fit into a 2-minute movie. Here's my question. What? How do I phrase this? How come this guy doesn't look like this guy? Here's the real question I want to ask. Okay, I won't be cute. I'm being cute. Obviously, we are still in the era where Hollywood can't decide if it wants to gender and race swap everything or not. Some Hollywood productions have stopped. Some Hollywood productions have said, why aren't we gender and race swapping everything? It's not working. We should stop. Some are just forging ahead. They're going, is this, horrible? Can you look at these old Harry Potter? Look at this old racist Harry Potter movie. It's one of the worst things that ever happened to the world. We were forced to watch white people have an adventure. Couldn't one of them have been black? And couldn't one of their teachers have been black? That would have been better. Should have made Dumbledore black. Black Dumbledore, I'm on board for. That could be fun. Anyway, here's my question. So we got to make Snape black. We got to make Snape black for some reason. I don't think we know the reason. That's one of the big things with this that I don't get is nobody can really tell you the reason. The closest they'll come is they'll say some about diversity, that black people want to see themselves reflected on screen. Then they'll make an economic argument. They'll say, well, think how many more black people will watch the show if there's a black Snape. So it just makes economic sense. Not only is it positive, diversity wise, black people represented in these franchises, but also you'd be a fool not to have a black Snape because the black people hate Harry Potter without a black Snape. I'm not gonna look into the validity of these claims. But here's my question for the people who made Snape black and who made Hermione a little Polynesian surfer kid. Is she black? She's a very light-skinned black girl. I don't actually know. Here's my question. Why is he not Chinese? Now think about that for a second. Think about this for a second. So your argument is people of different races want to see themselves reflected on screen. Okay. And also it just makes economic sense to put a population in the show because then they're represented and they're more interested in the show. So, first of all, Chinese people deserve representation as well. And if it's an economic argument, if the argument is we need to put a black person in here so black people watch it, do you know how many fucking people are in China? Make them Chinese. Now, every Chinese person goes, I gotta go see Mr. Snape. Mr. Snape in movie is very good. I'm being racist. But regardless, that's where your argument starts to kind of fall apart. Because here's why I think you make them black. And again, this is me guessing. I don't even think you know why you make them black. That's part of the problem. I think you, as the good liberal showrunner who cares about diversity or whatever, I don't think you completely know why you're doing it. Subconsciously, I think this is why you're doing it. I think you fetishize black people. I think you have like a sick, weird, racist fixation on black people. I don't know exactly where it comes from. I want to say part of it comes from, let's be clear, the people writing this show, the people producing this show, across the board, 99% of them are white, Jewish. That's who you're going to find working on these shows. Okay, and those people are going, I think they got a little thing where they go, I got to save black people. It's my job to save black people. Black people are so marginalized and oppressed or whatever else, and the best way I can think of to save them is to put them in TV shows. Which I don't think that's doing a lot for the black community. I think there are ways to help the black community. And I'll even agree with representation. I want black-led TV shows. I want black-led movies. When Jordan Peele... I see guys complain about Jordan Peele. They're like, all he does is make movies about black people. It's Jordan Peele. He's allowed to make movies about black people. He's a black director. He knows the black experience. Why would you be upset about that? And he should. I have no problem with black-led horror films or black-led anything. What's weird is the way that white people and they don't do this with very many other races. You'll never hear a white person fetishize Chinese people in the way they fetishize black people because they don't feel bad for Chinese people. They don't feel bad for Japanese people. When the good liberal people think about Asians, they go, oh, those guys are becoming doctors and making plenty of money. We don't have to uplift them, So it's not about diversity. This is not a diversity. It's not, people need to be represented. It's I, the white showrunner, director, writer, want to do my part. I want to be a good person. And I'm not, maybe occasionally I'll uplift Mexican people. I feel bad for Mexican people as well, they'll say. But mostly I feel bad for black people because there's just something about the liberal way. And I'm a liberal. I get it, man. I was there. I was 100%, I'm not going to say drank the Kool-Aid because that's a bad way of putting it, but you grow up and you hear, okay, the historical oppression of black people, they've gone through so much. We got to give them a leg up. We got to get them there. I identify with that on some level, but I'm also not a guy who's going to go, well, the best thing I could do for black people is make them a wizard. I don't think that's helpful. I think it's reductive and weird. And if I really care about diversity and all people represented, make it a Chinese guy. Give some Chinese diversity. It's the economic argument. I've had the economic argument made to me. You got to put black guys in it. You got to get black people buying tickets. I want to sell tickets to Chinese people. They got a lot of money. Point is, this is all very weird. It's all very weird. And there's reductive arguments too, where they go, well, they just do that because it's stunt casting. They want you to be they want you to be outraged. I don't agree with that. I really don't think they do this specifically. Maybe on a very slight level where they go, we're really going to stick it to the racists. We're really going to stick it to the MAGA guys. Maybe a tiny bit. But I think deep down, I can't prove it. I think deep down, it's white people who are a little bit racist. Where they go, I'm going to help these black people. They can't help themselves. It's my job to give them opportunities. It's my job to change characters to be black. And they never once, I want someone to ask one of these people and go, hey, when you were casting Snape, I would love for someone to go to, do an interview with one of these people. When you were casting Snape, did you consider making him Chinese, making him Indian, making him Japanese, making him Palestinian, making him Mexican? Why black? What is this bizarre? It's bizarre. It's a fixation. It's a fetishization. You look at the way that some white people talk about black people and you go, bro, I think you are super racist. In the way that you're like, well, they just can't, they could never get an acting job themselves. It's up to us white people. We have to create, we have to change characters so that these people can work and act. This guy's probably a great actor. I bet he could get work. And you could maybe make the argument that, maybe Harry Potter needed more black characters in it or so. I don't know. It is a global sensation. I can understand. But why? Why take the white guy, make it a black guy? And why is that the only change? Why is this guy not Chinese? Why is this guy not Indian? I don't know, man. Let me know if you know. Let me know if you know. Guys, thanks for watching the video. More cool videos coming soon. Final Fantasy Magic cards, I'll have them soon. Come on over to my Whatnot channel. Whatnot.com/invite/video comedy. Get yourself $15 just for signing up. And Chinese Snape. That's what I want. Give it to me.